Welcome back to Mega Man What If, the show where we look at what if events in the Mega Man timeline were different. Iris, once a kind-hearted navigator for the Maverick Hunters, a byproduct of a Repliforce experiment trying to create the ultimate Reploid. All Iris wanted was a peaceful world where Reploids could live in harmony. But after tensions began to rise between Repliforce humans and the Maverick Hunters, resulting in her brother Colonel's death, Iris lost it, resulting in her dying in the arms of the Reploid she loved. But what would have happened if she did not succumb to her wounds? What if Iris survived? Iris! Iris! Hang in there! Zero, having just destroyed the armor that Iris was encased in, rushes over and picks up her body. Her eyes slowly fluttered open. It was clear that she didn't have much energy left.
Zero. Please, leave Repliforce alone. We can create a world for just us Reploids. You, me, and Colonel.
She weakly raises a hand, Zero grasping it. You know a world like that can't exist. It's not real. It's just a fantasy.
I know, but I wanted to believe.
Iris. Iris, stay with me! Iris! She could feel the last remnants of her strength leaving her body as her eyes began to flutter and close. As her vision returned, she saw an unfamiliar face. She's regaining consciousness. Are her vitals stable? This was Lifesaver, a mass-produced line of Reploids who help with medical treatment. As Iris was regaining her bearings, she looked around. Last she remembered, she was on the Final Weapon space station, but now she seemed to be in some sort of infirmary.
Where am I? What happened?
Hunter Base, ma'am. Zero brought you back from Final Weapon.
Zero brought me.
As her voice trailed off, memories of what occurred on Final Weapon began flashing through her mind. She remembered everything. Everything she did. Everything checks out. You should be free to go back to your room whenever you're ready, ma'am. Without saying another word, Iris slowly nods before heading back to her room. I see. Any signs of the Maverick virus? Cygnus, the newly appointed commander of the Maverick Hunters, was looking at Iris's charts. Negative. It appears that Zero's story adds up. I see. Monitor her for the time being, but it seems like everything checks out. Iris immediately went back to her room, trying to avoid as many other Reploids as possible. As soon as she made it, she locked the door. She would not come out for weeks. After about 2 weeks had passed, Zero approached her door. Hey, it's me. Look, I'm sorry for what happened to Colonel and everything back on Final Weapon. As he expected, there was no response. I just wanted you to know that I'm here for you whenever you need. He waited a few more minutes for a response. He got none. Thus, he turned and left. It had been a few months, and Iris had still not left her room. That is, until she heard an unfamiliar voice calling out to her.
Excuse me, Iris? Hi?
Other than Zero and some Lifesaver Reploids, no one else had been down to see her. It was a female Reploid with short blonde hair and red and pink armor.
Hey, the name's Alia. I'm the new navigator around here. I was told that you were the previous one, so I just thought I'd introduce myself and maybe see if you might be able to give me a few pointers.
Iris was in disbelief. Other than Zero and a couple Lifesaver Reploids, this was the first actual friendly face she's seen.
Well, I guess I can give you a few.
Over the next couple days, Alia would continue to visit Iris's room, Iris opening up more and more, the two quickly hitting it off and becoming friends. Alia would actually get Iris out of her room, saying that she needed to show her something. On an available monitor screen, Alia pulled up what seemed to be an Air Force base, but what Iris noticed is the Reploids working there were old Repliforce Reploids.
There are other survivors?
She couldn't contain her joy as tears began flowing from her eyes and a great big smile appeared on her face.
Sure are. We got reports about this new Reploid Air Force getting formed. I did a little bit of digging and I found out that it was established by old Repliforce survivors. I thought you might want to go see them. Oh, Alia, thank you!
She couldn't help but hug Alia before rushing off to the ride chasers in order to go down there. Iris, you're finally out of your room! As she was just about to enter the garage, she was met by X. Zero's been worried sick about you. Oh, he'll be so happy!
Wait, X! Please, don't tell Zero yet. I'm not ready. Keep it a secret.
X looked dumbfounded. He could tell from Iris's expression that she clearly felt guilty doing this. Well, if that's what you want, just come back to him, okay? She nodded before going into the garage and getting on a ride chaser. She knew that she had to talk to Zero. Her feelings for him still haven't gone away, but she had to settle this first. She followed the coordinates Alia gave her, eventually arriving at the base. At first, she was a bit worried if maybe she wouldn't be able to find any familiar faces. That is, until she saw one landing right in front of her. Halt! Civilians are not allowed past this.
Skyver!
Iris? The white-winged Reploid was Spiral Pegasus, nicknamed Skyver by Iris. They used to be great friends back at the Repliforce base before she was moved over to being the navigator for the Maverick Hunters. How did you... I thought, with Colonel in general, you... Iris explains her whole story to it. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. But you're safe with us now. Welcome to the Reploid Air Force. I'm Captain Spiral Pegasus. But you can keep calling me Skyver. He leads her inside the main base.
Welcome back, Captain. Oh, new face?
A female Reploid with pink and white hair immediately rushed over to Iris and began looking her over.
Hi, my name's Nana. You seem to be an older generation Reploid. You're not trying to replace me, are you, Captain? Hello. My name's Iris.
And she thought Alia was a little too outgoing. This girl's positive energy was practically radiating from her. Sorry about her, she can get a little excited. This is Nana, our main comms operator. Nana, this is Iris, an old Repliforce friend of mine.
Well, a friend of Captain's is a friend of mine, and welcome aboard. Thank you. I'm not sure how long I'll be staying, but I want to help out in any way I can.
Time would pass. Iris ultimately decided to stay at the Air Force Base. With Nana handling the navigation duties, Iris thought it was finally time she tried achieving a dream that she never could while at the Maverick Hunters, being a nurse Reploid. An injured Air Force soldier was sent her way. My arm! I can't feel my arm! Please help me!
Calm down, Trevor. It's going to be alright. I'm going to put you to sleep now, alright?
She inserted the sub-tank IV and shut Trevor down. His pained, crying expression slowly drifted off into a peaceful sleep. She was actually pretty proud of herself. She's only been doing this for about a week, but she's gotten the basics down. She decided to leave the infirmary for now to allow Trevor to rest. As she did, Nana waved to her.
Hey, Iris, got a second? I think you might want to see this.
As Iris looked at the screen, she saw what appeared to be some sort of secret base within a volcano, at least from the security footage. However, the figure inside was what she found most interesting. Iris took one of the leftover Erogian Repliforce mechanoloids over to that volcano base. After they landed, she patted it on the head before getting down and climbing into the base. As she slowly wandered inside, she saw that it appeared to be some sort of metalworks factory, and it seemed to be creating weapons. Suddenly, from the shadows, a red and orange Reploid leaps at Iris. It appears to be some sort of dinosaur. Who sent you? Spit it out now!
Matt Rex, it really is you!
Iris was not fazed at all by this Reploid. Kid, what are you doing here? This Reploid being Dino Rex, or Matt Rex as Iris likes to call him. He used to be on the Repliforce disaster prevention team, until the Great Repliforce War wiped out the rest of his team.
Skyva has a new home for us. I was wondering if you'd want to come with me.
Skyver made it out too? What about Colonel?
Colonel wasn't so lucky.
Dino Rex sees her saddened expression.
You know what? What the hell? Sure, I'll come with you. It's better than being trapped down here.
Oh, thank you.
As they returned to the base, things were quiet. Too quiet. Skyver and some of the other troops were out on a mission, but there were no guards or anyone else around. As they go further inside, they see a white-haired Reploid at Nana's computer system. Oh, looks like I missed a few.
Civilians aren't allowed past this point. Who are you?
Oh, my bad. Name's Dynamo, and don't worry, I'm gonna be out your hair in just a sec. I just gotta get these files.
Not if I have anything to say about it, punk!
Dino Rex flares the flaming spines on his back and lunges them at Dynamo, who easily leaps out of the way before putting his visor on. So that's how you want to play, huh? Okay, let's dance. Dynamo fires bolts of lightning that strike Dino Rex before taking out a dual-bladed laser glaive and dashing toward him. Dino Rex tries spitting out pillars of fire. However, Dynamo is able to easily deflect them with the glaive before slashing at Dino Rex, causing him to fall to the floor. Dino Rex reaches out towards Iris.
Kid, get out of here.
Dynamo putting his foot on Dino Rex's head. Better listen to him, Chica. I'm not here for you, so if you still want to live, I'd suggest following his advice. Iris didn't move, as a purple orb started appearing out from her body.
Get away from him.
Sorry, didn't quite catch that. Say again? The purple orb then covers her body, materializing a hulking armor.
I said leave him alone!
Oh, that's new. Before Dynamo can react, the giant armor grabs him in one arm before smashing him into the wall. Wait a minute. I know you. He warned me about you. He then leapt out of the crater in the wall, continuing to jump around the room to dodge her attacks, but being very careful to not get near the computer to avoid her destroying it. Now, what did he say your name was again? Lilac? Nah. Sunflower? No. Too long. Rose? No. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, how's Zero doing? At that comment, a giant laser beam from the chest of the armor started destroying all the walls surrounding them. Dynamo leapt at the computer, taking out what looked like a thumb drive, before leaping to a safe position. Well, it's been fun, but I got what I came here for. So, adios, chica. With that, Dynamo teleported away. The armor then came to a complete stop before it crumbled. Iris was in disbelief at herself. Not only did she turn into that form again, but again did she fail her mission. She then felt all the strength leave her body as she fell to the floor. Iris? What happened? Iris! And that is the end to the first part of What If Iris Survived? What were the files that Dynamo took? And what will happen to Iris now that her armored form has returned? Put down in the comments below which you think will happen next, and a big special thanks to Nerb Princess, who provided all of the original art for this episode. Please check her out, channel in the description below, and I will see you all next time.